Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... Oh wow. I switched cameras and then everything... I know it goes darker, but more than usual today for some reason. I don't know. Maybe this is just atmospheric or something. Imagine we're in the marshmallow sequence or something. Which I did know about beforehand, because it was in the other episodes, and also from what Ghosty showed me. But if you haven't read the description yet, which apparently Bon has, and probably found more than the one spelling mistake that I did, because I did check, but I don't know. One of them is fixed. If you read the description, you'll know that something has changed. Beforehand, I was going into this with no experience of, any of the source of inspiration for this series or for Battle for Dream House, which is another one that... oh wait, that's Battle for Dream Island, isn't it? It's a whole separate thing. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole, aren't I? But yeah, Total Drama got mentioned a bunch of times and was used as a point of comparison in both of those shows. And I have finally... But one day I would just happen to be scrolling through Netflix, because I mostly use Disney Plus, so I thought, hey, let's check out what Netflix has stuff right now. Teledrama's on here. Well, this feels relevant. And so I've now watched all of it. So I know more what I'm talking about now than I did earlier, which is fantastic. Not that we would be in bad hands anyway, because we do also count with the help of Yan Reo and Beanie Girl, like we did last time.
Hi! Oh my gosh, so cool to be back. Thank you so much for having us.
I'm back from the ether chat.
You certainly are.
Okay, first of all, before we start this episode, I want to say give this man a round of applause for watching TDI on Netflix. He finally watched it. Everybody in chat, I want to see hand clapping emojis right now.
Clap now.
Do it. We're gonna
do it.
Do it.
Do it.
That's the command. Do it.
You got no other choice.
You have no excuses. We're doing it. Why aren't you? See, Jazz gets it.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Great to see you.
We got Joshua.
He knows the consequences. I'm kidding.
See, that's what we like to see. Everybody clap. Everybody clap it up for Jacob right now. I'll do it on my team. Okay.
Oh my god.
This was definitely not where I expected the first part of the video to go.
that's the magic of being with us. It's unexpected.
Yeah. It's like chaos and everything.
Yeah. If you think this is bad, you see the team server. It's way worse.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And as per usual, Vin joins amid the chaos.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
If the team server isn't crazy, it's the when all the cast gets together in one call. That's where everything is chaos. Because Lolo, like the voice actress of Olivia, she's like everything is just like talking and like talkative and yeah, and hopefully after we'll like see you like because this is where honestly I'd say things will get a bit interesting compared to the last few episodes. Like you will find some references from Total Drama, but this is where everything like the absurdity and everything just blows off. So I'm excited to see your reaction with this one because this is I'd say my favorite episode compared to the other two.
Well, all right then. I guess let's go ahead and get started. That's definitely.
I should probably note that.
I was saying this because I was switching.
Oh no, it's okay.
No worries.
I was just saying because this is also my first watch because I haven't watched the original Camp Creek before the new one. But
yeah, which is fair because it is all unlisted, so this technically counts for the Gacha review archives.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say compared to the first two, this is like the harder one to find because I don't know, it doesn't pop up in the playlist for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had them. Maybe there were different playlists or something have been removed, but yeah, I had them tabbed at one point, and then I rebooted my browser, and then I lost the tabs, but I went back to the original links that Mario Pants sent me, and that's where I got this one from. So
Every time Camp Creek is in, I think of Camp Lake Bottom.
Mario Pants with the save, honestly,
I
and
don't know
yeah,
what that is.
well, that's how I know about this to begin with, is because he sent me like all three of the episodes at one point as just for my own curiosity, and then I said, hey, would Nate mind if I reacted to these? And then turns out no, so here we are.
I guess.
real.
Yeah. So the end of the journey for the time being, but we've got one last hurrah, much like season 1 did. So, all right, here we go. Without further ado, on with the review.
Previously on Camp Creek, the 18 campers competed in their first challenge. The floor is lava. A lot of
It's
falling
like that
and
one
some
scene where they just flick them with their finger.
Yeah, they just get flung, and the
related
Splash
spiders,
drama
Fling.
came here
the CGI
Yeah.
and there
spiders.
too. But in the end,
A few laws of physics were broken, but
Leo
Yeah.
and Bailey won the first challenge.
It's a cartoon. Who cares?
It was worth
Home
it.
does seem not like
It was for the funny.
Yeah.
You gotta understand.
yeah. Honestly, now that I've seen the source material, there's so many moments in there as
him at
well.
all. So, what'll be the next challenge? Find out this time on Camp Creek.
Intro time.
Hmm?
Yep.
Oh,
It's the intro chat.
Yeah. I forgot if it's copyright or not.
yeah. This is like the old Disventure Camp intro theme.
Another Canadian cartoon, apparently. Okay.
You
It
Canadians and
seems
your
like-
cartoons.
Well,
I've
I
never
mean,
watched
of
Camp
this
Lake
nature. I mean, like of this specific genre. That's what I mean.
Mm.
Yeah.
I've never watched Camp Lake Bottom, but whenever I hear camp, I always think of Camp, but that's like an other thing. I don't
Oh
know.
wait,
Yeah.
by like Rooster Teeth, right?
Yeah.
Yes. I guess the next thing I want to check out is Battle for Dream House. No, Battle for Dream Island. I mean, because Battle for Dream House is the other gacha series that's that has this setup that I've been watching. Memories of funny. For you to see my reaction to this again.
I see. May turning into Mina is still like she was Chinese originally and then she became Japanese.
Created by Nate.
Nate,
We miss you, bro.
miss him. Mario. Oh,
Cash, yeah.
Oh no, it's
Written
Cody.
by Is Cody. Interesting.
yeah, we had a lot of good animes. And Mario Pants.
Of course.
Directed by Nerdy Nate.
Hmm.
What a great morning.
Wait a minute.
You
This
might
seems
recognize
weird.
it, but it's quite different.
I might have animated this scene. Well, not really, but I animated in like the new one, but still.
Oh, okay, yeah. So as far as the first
The
watch
volleyball
goes,
scene.
did
Oh,
they
yes.
did Nate not like provide like the or I guess if any scenes were reanimated, did he not like provide the originals for everyone to like reference?
I think.
I don't. I mean, wait, Benny, were you given like a reference for the volleyball scene with this one?
Oh no, I wasn't. Like I just did it completely off a whim.
Yeah, I don't think they use like the exact same references, but they use like I'd say like it as a base, like they gave the similar like description and everything. And I think Nate just reused the backgrounds because it was the same cabin backgrounds that you see in the first 2 episodes of Camp Creek, I guess.
I mean, it makes sense. Gacha has a very good cabin that you can use. Why not? To be honest,
Yeah.
Lying there.
I think one of you is echoing.
Oh wait.
Oh my bad.
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of backgrounds, by the way, my knowledge of the gacha backgrounds in their full form, having watched so many gachas over the years, tells me that that tells me that the two parts of the backgrounds like used kind of like in like an inverse form. So like this part here is meant to be like the bottom right corner, or is the bottom right corner of the actual background. But we're supposed to assume that this is happening to the left because of the poking of the stick, it seems.
What a great morning.
Yeah.
Which is only throwing me off because I have seen so many gachas. So yeah, here we go.
That's fair. Oh wait.
Yeah.
And another thing with
Sound
the old
effect.
gacha backgrounds, I'm so sorry. The other thing with the old gacha problems, like some people, right? Like they don't do it in like chronological order of the backgrounds. Like they do it like randomly. Like they use different and it doesn't align. So I think there were some moments where we had issues with the old
Wait.
CC.
Wait,
Yeah.
chronological order of the backgrounds. What do you mean by that?
Like using backgrounds that like very similar, but like some people use like the ones that don't align with the layout, I guess, of where the show or like the series is taking place.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think some of
yeah, I've seen some particularly old gachas, still echoing, but yeah, I've seen particularly some old gachas where a character is on their way to school and they just happen to like go through like the Arctic or something randomly, or just like the deep depths of
Is that
a
a piece of
forest
toast from
because they
your
once
school?
again reach
yeah.
civilization.
But yes,
I think Aiden DeBestis is actually did that at one point for his series Running with You. Specifically like the forest, and I pointed out the main character was running on air at one point.
I love how she has water spilled on her, but instead of moving, she just sits there getting mad. You know what? That is so real. I would if someone would have pranked me just like by like dumping a whole canister of water on my head, I would just do the exact same thing.
I mean, it is a very Looney Tunes reaction. I guess this means war.
That was way too funny.
Yeah.
It's just a prank, bro.
I'm
Especially
surprised
comedy.
like how we were immediately supposed to root for these two girls who like randomly decided to prank like a sleeping person. Like I feel like in the current version of
Supposed to root
Camp
for
Creek,
them?
Maddie had more choices. Like she had to move and everything, but here like Maddie just doesn't have a choice because she's unconscious. She's sleeping, and these two just decide to disturb. And for some reason, we're meant to think that like the Maddie of this series is like evil and mean and everything. But I like how the new one just like it gives
If
more
you really-
perspective. This one is just we're supposed to root with the people who are doing, just bullying this poor girl just
They
because
actually give us an explanation as to why like Maddie's the way she is, kind of.
exactly.
Yeah,
The blonde girl reminds me of another.
yeah, I will say in Total Drama, it definitely seemed that with a few choice exceptions, that we're supposed to root for certain characters one episode, and then they'll do something heinous literally the next episode.
Exactly.
They get voted off. So it's like, oh, okay, never mind then, I suppose. It's like, oh yeah, well, Harold is super like undervalued and is showing off all of his skills, and people keep ostracizing him. Next episode, oh, never mind, his.
Oh, never mind. He just had like I don't want to say like I don't want to spoil it because I don't know if like how many people have like watched Total Drama in here, but like yeah, I don't know if I can say it.
Forever
That's
Gwen
fair.
hater. That's it.
Forever
that's
a Gwen
interesting, 'cause
hater,
Gwen
I
was-
don't care.
Yeah, because Gwen was in my list of choice exceptions. Although even she has inconsistencies.
I mean, they're teenagers. Of course, they're gonna have inconsistencies.
That is true. She seemed to just magically forget like the episode where she like bonded with Jeff towards the end, and then afterwards said like, oh yeah, only like a few tolerable people are there, and doesn't list him. It's like, what? Come on, you had a moment that counts for something, surely.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
hate this show.
Guys, something tells me that we should have done.
TDI has been around since like 2005. Be surprised if someone hasn't watched it. Yeah.
You'd be surprised
that.
because Jacob hasn't watched that.
Imagine someone not watching it for the first 20 years of its existence. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a certain somebody in this review. You wanna talk about that, buddy? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that for a second. Let's read through. Why haven't you watched that? Why haven't you watched Total Drama ever? How have you not watched it?
But I suppose the actual answer is probably because it never aired on Spanish TV. It's
Okay,
very
fair
similar
enough.
to. There's actually an even worse example of this. Of a show that I also didn't watch until like 2018. Yeah, that was Avatar.
Stop! Avatar. Oh my god. When I'm okay, I understand. I understand why, but like, oh
Yeah.
man, you missed out. You
No,
missed
like,
out.
I absolutely did. I 100% agree. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you quickly. I also missed Avatar. I'm ashamed
No.
to admit
This is
Yeah.
criminal. This is
Yeah.
a crime.
it. Send me to the gallows.
Yeah, in Spain there is, I think, a version of Nickelodeon on like some channel packages, but some of the paid packages, and the one that has like the actual like Freeview package that we had, there's a channel that happened to like license a bunch of shows from Nickelodeon specifically, but that was just not one of them. I think it was because I apparently found out that just the Spanish dub of it just did not exist for a long time. And that's the thing.
That's
Like, you have to have a Spanish dub in order for it to like count and like to air on Spanish television. But yeah, so I guess I can. They never cashed in on that.
They
never
robbed
cashed
you
in on that.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I don't have an excuse because I'm American.
I only found the Spanish dub last year on a on a particular streaming service, and even now Netflix only has the first season. You know, like dubbed into Spanish. I was like, why? Okay. I don't get it, but anyway, whatever.
That?
Don't be like that, May. And besides, it was Laura of all people. She deserved everything bad coming her way.
Even though Laura is a bad person, we should still treat her with respect. Oh, wait! I think I just found out why she's so
I
angry
guess
all the
you're in
time. Poor girl! She never gets any respect from anyone.
That's the last time those girls make a fool out of me on international television. I will get them back. Especially you, Charlotte.
Please do. They deserve it.
Morning.
That early Jackson?
Oh, that was it. That was okay.
That was the entire interaction.
Yeah. All right.
That's actually Ziyukino, Ryan's voice actor, who was voicing Carlos, the guy before, like on the
there you
table.
go.
So that's funny. He went from an optimistic character to a complete like total emo. And this one right here is actually the optimistic version of Ryan. So that's crazy.
I hate my voice quality.
No.
You know how you mentioned before that sometimes you said like the full cast gets together in like one call.
Yeah.
Knowing disc. Oh, is that just on a server? Particularly because I'm just thinking like, you know, given like how many of you there actually are people do people like double up on certain roles?
Yeah, there was all of us. I remember like there were a lot of people. Like it was on a server, but the problem is like they would try to say something, and I think people would like there were people who were like really enthusiastic about the series. Like they would kind of speak over at times, so it was hard to like get through to like some messages and stuff. But we managed thankfully like over time. Like it managed to get more like controllable and like better communication channels.
Yeah, there's a reason that Gacha Review has, with the exception of like the creators, people involved in the production. Like, you know, I usually have like a 2-person guest limit on Gacha Review. The reason for that is because I used to do like certain reviews where like, you know, a bunch of people would want to join. Like it was on and one of those examples was like for my own show. I invited like, you know, everyone who was in the cast to come in and talk about an episode when like, you know, one of the anniversary specials that we do. One of them lasted 6 hours, and I was like, yeah, no, I need to put like a limit on this. Okay,
That's insane. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm pretty sure you told me this like in another Gacha review, didn't you?
Potentially, because it would have come up around like this circle particularly because there's often are so many of you that want to join, but you're involved in the production, so it circumvents. Yeah.
Good morning, Liam. What is the black-haired guy holding?
That's me. I voice him. I voice Nolan.
See.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna make a joke here and say he's holding a jar of piss.
Nah, stop. What is that? What does that mean?
I mean, just because the liquid is yellow, I suppose.
Yes. I have a very broken sense of humor.
Although not very actually. That's very like milky urine.
Like that again.
Okay, it's probably butter then.
I was here the whole time, idiot.
Well, you don't usually say good morning to me.
Well, you're gonna be like Gandalf and the Hobbit? What do you mean? Do you mean to wish me good morning or say it's a good morning whether I like it or not?
I know I don't. I was just trying to be nice.
Well, you failed miserably.
You know something? And I would. There's only like one example I can think of a character who sounds deliberately evil, but is actually nice the whole time. That being Snuggles in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But in every other situation where you like have a character who's like, this voice is like evil, like this. Of course, I'm trying to be nice.
Great minds think alike.
You know, it's
Doomed Yaoi. Sorry.
Yeah.
We both said base in the chat.
Yeah, for an easy way to subvert people's expectations of anyone watching this, you know, have somebody sound evil but have them be nice. We've definitely had people sound nice and be evil. That's a classic twist villain, but you know, we need a twist. I guess not the antagonist.
we needed the nice person to be like the antagonist all along. They need to betray their friends.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. We've had a lot of those, you know, over the years. Yeah, we need the opposite of, you know, people who sound mean but actually are nice.
What do you want, Magat?
I'm just hungry.
I just want food.
You eat what I serve you.
But you haven't served anything yet.
That's the part that didn't make sense to me because the long awkward pauses, right? I'm like, it doesn't make sense because he's the chef and like he's wondering why he's standing there when they're like all lined up, and this is supposed to be the mess hall. So I don't know. So I guess it was just for the comedy, I guess.
For the
Yeah,
funny
okay, so now I can actually compare this to Total Drama. So there are a couple of scenes through the episodes where like, you know, they're getting food in the cafeteria, you know, served by chef. But first of all, chef's entire character design helps this process because like his design is basically somebody who's like, you know, like 1 second away from turning into the Hulk. That's what he looks like in general.
Yeah, but he looks like a twink.
You can't really do that with Gacha, so that part makes sense. But the rest of it, the setup is usually someone either like looks at the food that is there, and then gets served it, and then afterwards they make some sort of like complaint or some remark about the food, and that's when chef gets angry and says, "You'll eat what I've served you." We had a little bit of like it seemed like this character was either like reacting to how intimidating this chef is supposed to be, or got a glimpse of the food, but we didn't, so it doesn't quite work in that sense either.
I think it's probably the first one because like
bottom line, at least put the food on the plate first before, you know, doing this bit. Yeah.
Definitely, I agree.
And most of the food does look like that in those shots. Yeah.
That is disgusting.
I appreciate the green screen effect of the
effects.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What?
He has military sergeant vibes. He literally is he does like take on the persona of a military sergeant in one episode. So yeah, you're right.
Was that?
Nothing important.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I'm trying my hardest to be likable so my team won't vote me off the next challenge. And okay, I'm trying to impress somebody. Someone special to me.
We know you're gay.
I cook out of them time, but do I receive credit? No.
Wait, do you deserve credit? No? I feel like... What? No.
Wait, you don't deserve credit for your own cooking, chat.
Do I receive credit? No.
Well...
he didn't cook the food.
Contradictive statement. Like he was trying to be sarcastic, but it kind of fell over. Like it failed. He's like I think he was trying to say, "Do I get the credit for what I do?" No, but like I think the line was a
Do
bit,
I receive credit potentially?
Do I receive exactly? Do I deserve?
Hey Nolan, good morning.
Hey, Mason.
When we're done eating breakfast.
Nolan, we know you're gay.
All the budget went into this blinking animation.
The slow motion blinking to signify the romance. Honestly, with Gacha, you don't even need to try that hard. Two characters being this close in a scene together, like this physically close, is already enough for most fan bases.
Yeah.
Maybe
They looked at each other once, therefore they're gay.
Honestly, no, just like interacting or sharing the screen time occasionally. I have had people send me screenshots of some characters in shows that I've written that's having a normal conversation and be like, oh, wow, you know, OTP.
So
including one character that does not appear after his debut like scene.
On the camp?
Oh, I like that. Thanks.
Granted, that series, was meant to be was branded as a gay love story, but not between those two characters. They were not the focus.
Yeah, I see.
It's pretty sweet how I'm actually starting to warm up to somebody on this crappy island. Nolan and I have more in common than I thought.
Yes, you both like staring 2 inches away from each other.
And bluffing a lot.
Maybe Nolan's meant to be Justin.
Good morning, girlies! Hey, girlfriend, wanna be my vlog?
Wait, girlies, plural? Is there more than one person here?
I don't think so.
I think it's because it's in the cafeteria, the mess hall, that she was addressing everybody. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, that
We
definitely
couldn't
should
see
have
it
been a
because
wide
it's
shot then.
small. Yeah,
Yeah,
wide
that should have been yeah.
Greek. Uh-huh. Do I? Wait, do I? Never mind. Anywho, I'm so excited to be here. I really like Mara so far.
No, backwards hand. Gotta point that out because KW is not here.
Wait, is it Maria or Mira? It's definitely Mira.
Okay, so this is like the Lindsay character getting everyone's names wrong.
I am just so stoked to be here. This confessional thing is just like my vlogs. I think I might make new friends when I get off the island. Maybe we can exchange our socials.
Probably not.
Honestly, if TDI were made today, they definitely would have an exchanging of socials.
Yeah.
At least one of them would be an influencer. So like, I get why that appears a lot in adaptations.
Hey, Anne. Morning.
Oh, hi, Leo. I was just going for a swim. Did you already have breakfast?
Yeah, I actually did. Is it cool if I come with?
Of course. The more the better.
Oh yeah, another two characters blushing 2 inches away from each other. I'm seeing
More
this
OTPs. Yep.
To be fair, like original TDI either had like close-ups of 2 different characters smiling and blushing at each other in like different shots. That was their version, or just have them like start making out anyway.
Yeah.
Leo is so cute. I'll admit I have a crush on him, but if he finds out, he'll freak.
Full freak.
Well, campers, time to have everyone watch your confessionals.
Really do like
All right, campers. Today's challenge is to confess to your crush.
We've all taken an anonymous vote of all your different crushes, and we know that everyone has one here.
See, the one person who doesn't confess to their crush will put their
Will
team
be
up for
eliminated.
elimination.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Would you rather be ousted from the island or ostracized socially? I don't know. It depends, and then like half of them confess to Justin. Anyway.
She's so kind and always thinks about including others.
Oh, okay. I guess
boy,
there
could it
we
be
go.
any more obvious? I mean, the last couple were both boys, but yeah, okay, all right, yeah.
Sure, buddy.
So, Nia, what are you gonna do if you win the million?
If I win, I'm sure I'll win. But I'm also rooting for Charlotte. She's been super nice to me lately. And I think I might form an alliance with her if we merge soon.
Super excited to make a friend on the island. And I'm glad somebody's standing up to Laura with me. That crappy girl deserved it, pushing me off the boat. And
Wait, what was that? What was that line? Hold on.
I think this is like pushed him off the
I'm
bunk or
glad
something.
somebody's standing up
Yeah.
to Laura with me. That crappy girl deserved it, pushing me off the boat.
Yeah.
And, well, being a jerk to everybody.
So this episode seems like it's all about ships. I mean, at least for now, we haven't gotten to the challenge yet, but we are like a quarter of the way through, so we'll see. I've been promised
From
goodness,
ships.
so you know.
Especially May. She's so soft.
Okay, to be fair, like the word "soft" in lower context is like meant to be like I guess like a pushover. That's how it's used in certain contexts. So yeah, I get that.
Where to sit? Where to sit?
Play the facility music?
I mean,
Spoon.
What do you
Ah, classic hat, the holding of gacha props with you have to hold the head of the spoon instead of the hand.
What
Although,
do you
wait,
mean that's how I eat all my food.
No, you could absolutely move that. Yeah, never mind. What the heck?
Wondering if I could sit with you while I heat.
Actually,
While you heat?
of course. I would.
I think it was an
Well,
accent.
it's not that kind of gacha video. Please.
Dude, wait a minute. This scene seems familiar.
Oh, maybe you animated this one too.
You sat with me.
Oh no, I haven't.
We went from ships like on the what do you say the interest sense to literal ships in the latest Camp Creek. So that's insane. I think Nolan is supposed to be like a mix of Justin and Noah, but I could be wrong.
You know something actually. I could definitely see if again like a modern TDI they would have like an internet presence. They'd be like be able to intersect that with the actual show as it's airing. I can definitely see people like actually like making a list of their different ships and telling like how much like certain ones are trending. I can definitely see that happening.
They are perfect.
And then showing the campers as a way to humiliate them.
The only problem is that Bailey's on the other team. I think I have a plan.
So what's the plan?
The spacing.
Yeah.
I'll have her tell me things about the other team. Time to put my plan into initiation.
Whoa,
that just came out of nowhere.
Sure. Also, did she like engulf herself in fire? I think she engulfed herself in fire.
Time to initiate my. Oh my god! I'm burning!
My Hero Academia.
It burns!
Laura might be warming up to me. Call me crazy, but I do tend to have a dark side. And if she's faking it, I'll be so pissed.
I always love the character who sounds who sounds so sweet, but like apparently does have a dark side. Makes you wonder what it takes to bring out said dark side, but I guess we'll find out.
Hey, Bailey! I know you're on the other team and all, but I was wondering if you wanted to eat breakfast with May and I.
Sure. It would be good to interact with the other team after all. I will love that.
Great, let's go.
Yeah, to be honest, like now that I know that eventually, as time went by, they were going to like combine all of the teams, and eventually have like every camper for themselves after that point. It makes me think that a lot of them just didn't actually. A lot of them in TDI just like they tunnel vision on the idea of like the team competitions and like and that basis. I suppose, obviously, like, the team that lost were the ones that would have someone get voted out originally, so they had that risk. But in general, the idea of, like, losing by, like, a tally of points didn't end up mattering in the end. And none of them, I guess, like, realized that at the time because they were so focused on the moments. But, yeah. It would make sense to befriend the other team.
I am just loving my new BFFs. Best female friends forever.
Well, I remember that from the series.
Aw, thanks, Laura.
Pleasure to be BFF.
This is supposed to be Maddie, Mina, and Rachel, I believe.
Okay.
I'm so loving the drama. Oh yeah, I've watched Total Drama so many times to know that Laura's using them. But
I speak of
this is so awkward.
You said before that she was May, right? At this point.
Yeah.
You said that she switched from like being Chinese to Japanese. Why was that behind the scenes?
I don't know. I think like Nate was trying to dive into something else. Like, I did know there was a lot of redesigns, and maybe there was like some things he wanted to like backstory wise, and like he was just trying to find what felt like fitting for the character, like for the overall, because I feel like some of the designs there was like another set of characters, but they didn't really fit well. So he like combined the two, and I feel like okay, this might be the perfect fit. So I also think he just couldn't approach May properly. Like there were a lot of other cultural contexts and stuff. So I think that's why he settled with Mina.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I can convince them that Laura's using them.
Imagine a villain disguise themselves as a host and some magical ghost out themselves as campers to protect the civilians. I mean, that would be Yeah, that would be an interesting plot. I feel like that would probably like last an episode, unless like the whole plot was trying to like weasel out who was in disguise, and they would have to stay in the competition for as long as they possibly could. That could be like a decent, a decent pops arc for someone. That maybe, or it could be like an episode thing where they have to infiltrate and then like unmask, because depending on like how quickly the villain gets unmasked and that setup, they would then leave probably. But yeah. The plot of Miraculous? What?
Is it?
No, it isn't. That never happens. I don't know what you're talking about.
See, I haven't watched it, so...
I have multiple times, and, no!
Oh, and Sierra's always been my idol. I'm like a super fan. Love you forever, Cody. You too, Sierra.
It's actually eerie. Like, it's eerie how they're kind of indirectly breaking the fourth wall. Like, it genuinely...
See, buddy, I don't know how to tell you this, but, Sierra's kind of crazy, dude.
I mean, great. Can we just, like, acknowledge the fact that, like, someone's, like, saying, like, oh, yeah, Sierra's my idol, saying to Sierra, but then, like, replying as Cody or something?
Yeah! That's crazy.
Is she speaking for two people? Does she have, like, DID or something?
I don't know, man.
Maybe. We don't know at this point. I don't know what they were on when they were writing
Liking
this.
Sierra is a crime. I hate this character now.
I will say, though, I don't know if anybody
So
noticed.
real.
I don't know if anyone noticed what she said before. Like, I've watched Total Drama. I don't think it takes anyone to know that Maddie's manipulating them. Like, that's just... I don't think she's supposed to know that. It doesn't make sense for her character to like indirectly be in an interaction that she never was a part of.
I guess. Wait, is she like the Sierra of the series then?
Might be. I think this was Charlie.
Or she's straight out observing from a distance, just constantly in the bushes, like getting info on everyone.
Well, not literally.
She's standing there menacingly.
Get out of there, SpongeBob!
Hey, Crystal.
You just keep standing there.
Said for the last time, Logan. Leave me alone. Oh, Kai, is it?
Yes, it is. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, it sounds like it's raining in the background. Is it meant to be raining? Because I don't see like the visual of it raining.
I apologize.
I don't think so, no.
I think so, but like they forgot to add it in.
Oh.
Wait, why is she sitting outside in the
Maybe
middle of the rain then?
waves. I think it's the waves. Like they're near some lakes or something, or like a river.
I guess.
Sierra isn't bad, just badly written.
I mean, can't vouch for that because I don't recognize that name from the roster, so I guess that's in a later season.
Oh no, season 3.
Oh well, there we go. Yeah, I've only got to season 1 because I'm pretty sure. I guess on British Netflix they only have season 1 on there, so I'm gonna, have to find it elsewhere otherwise.
Stop bothering me. Trying to be my friend and all lately. Anyways, what brings you here?
Oh, I was wondering if you wanted to hang
Oh, the rain stopped, I guess.
out. I don't usually hang out with people who are introverted, so I was wondering if that was cool with you?
Indubitably.
I think I'll give Kai a chance. Because he's like me. He's introverted. Unlike...
Wait, hold on. He just says he doesn't hang out with people who are introverted. That implies that he has a whole, like, circle of extroverted friends, suggesting that he is also extroverted. So I don't know what logic you're going by for this.
Logan.
Hey, Crystal.
Oh, great. What do you want,
Daniel.
Logan?
I wanted to know if you want to hang out back in the cabins.
I don't. Go away.
I'm hanging out with Kai. Later.
Kai?
That's insane.
It's like, what do you mean?
Disney
Okay,
Channel
hold a
logic.
second. Yeah, first of all, I can see why no one hangs out with her now, because she just shuts people down like this. I won't hang out with someone who's that rude either. Secondly, you can hang out with multiple people. There's no law against it.
Normally, I don't personally like to speak bad about anybody. It's against the bro code. But Kai's a total
Wait, why is he fighting
not-
Kai? She's the one
Yeah,
who.
she's the one exactly.
Yeah, she's the one who turned you down like that, bro.
Yeah, that's like getting cheated on and blaming like the other person who also instead of your cheating partner.
You're cheating on me, Kyle. How could you? Why would you?
Exactly. I never got why that was a thing.
It's just, I guess, I don't know if I can use that word, but like,
probably because like they're like your partner, you've like formed an attachment with, so it's less easy to be angry at them than it is at the other person who led them astray potentially.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, but I think we're also forgetting that these are literally teen, but like it doesn't make sense because I don't think those two specifically had any sort of bond or like any obvious relation, and I don't know why he's mad because like they've just been speaking to each other for like I'd say like a day or two, so this is kind of strange to see. He's so defensive about her over the other guys. So yeah.
Ironically enough, Cody in TDI actually handled his situation pretty well of liking someone and them liking someone else, and being cool with said someone else.
Mr. Jacob Butter, put your money back. You're under arrest.
Why is Donald Trump a police officer now?
I don't know. It's fucking fired. I don't know how that was an accurate impression, but sure, buddy. Yeah.
You're gonna go to jail for like a really long time. Really, really long time, folks.
Challenge. All right, campers. Today's
He's not
challenge,
American, you
you'll
can't
all
arrest
create your
him.
He's not American. We can't erect him.
You mean arrest him?
own race cars and drive them around the island. First member to make it 3 laps around the island wins for their.
What is that in the background there? It looks like an unfinished painting of a leaf.
I think that was taken from the like official total drama thingy. Like I think they took some of the thing and yeah, it must have.
Was it on a smear frame? I think it might have
I
been a
think so.
smear frame.
Smear.
It's probably a smear frame.
Okay. It also looked like the plateau was painted over. So maybe there was something else there in the original image.
I'm a gamer. I've played so many games that include driving. I'm basically an expert at creating cars and driving them.
She crashes into.
I don't think that works in real life.
She starts like humming like the Mario Kart creation song, like. Dun, 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 dun. That's like she's putting everything together.
Just, oh my God! There's a deer. There's a deer. I'm gonna soar this way. I crash into a tree.
Or she freaks out, seeing a banana peel on the ground, and then she like actually drives over no problem.
Losers will be sending somebody home tonight. Ready? And go!
No. It just pauses for a second.
Yeah, no, this definitely feels like I don't know if anyone here like watches pitch meetings. But the most recent pitch meeting at the time of this video is the original Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that Ryan Jules like highlights is the fact that movie was made with like enough content for a short film, but they like with like how long the camera like lingers on everything and all like extended shots, it makes it like it extends it to feature length that way. That's what this feels like a little bit in a few moments where they just pure silence.
Yeah.
Not that that's necessarily like a problem intrinsically. Sometimes you need to like hold on something for visual storytelling, but when there's not much that's going on, or you've already internalized the thing that's going on, that's when it's time to cut away.
Hey Nia, want to work together on our cars?
Oh, they've given the campus hammers. Oh dear.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Time for murder.
Hey, I have an idea. Maybe we can create a car together. One that we can work on together.
Ah, you want to work together on these cars? I know, what a great idea. Let's do a car together. Work on the car together. Together.
We already have knowledge about these cars. Like totally. Like
I have no engineering degree in any way, shape, or form. We're going to die.
Also, are they allowed to create a car like that for both of them? Is that part of the rules? They didn't really specify, I guess.
I think so, but I also think it's not legal because like these are little teenagers, like, I, and then they're supposed to drive.
These aren't going to be road safe, but it's kind of the same thing, I guess, of like, you know how like most dune buggies aren't also, you know, road legal, or like certain vehicles aren't, but they're still able to drive them. That's kind of what I think they're going for here. It's like a go-kart situation rather than like like an actual engineered, put together car by people who have never
together car.
Together car.
Exactly.
Genius.
It's like billion surprise toys. Let's together car, Johnny.
Ah, yes, they managed to make a full functioning car.
Yeah, you know, I guess I take that back. All right, I guess they are able to.
They're already pre-engineers.
They just made a whole engineered car with little to no experience and just said, you know what? Let's drive this on the beach and just kill people, dog.
Yeah, so in TDI there is like an episode where they do make like custom bikes at one point, and they look appropriately scuffed for the time that they had. This, I guess, is, you know, gamer knowledge at its finest. You know, you get an engineering degree from playing Mario Kart, but there you are.
They studied each and every aspect and angle to make this.
Don't worry, they're gonna throw a blue shell at like they're gonna throw a blue shell at the first place.
I've played many hours of Go-Kart Simulator.
Listen, I've played GTA 5. I know what I'm doing.
I've smashed enough cars to know what their inner workings are in GTA 5.
Exactly. I've run over enough people. I think I know what I'm doing. I've taken first place in Mario Kart by throwing a blue shell at the person in first place and ruining their day. I think I know what I'm doing.
Hey, Bailey, can you BFFs go sabotage Charlotte and Nia's car, please?
What if I don't wanna?
Why? Charlotte and Nia are on the same team as us.
They're not on my team. I can do it.
Aw, thanks, Bailey. You're the
I have an ulterior motive.
best girlfriend. And as for you, May, since we're both on the same team, we should build a car together.
Whoa, really? That'd be so cool. Okay.
I can't believe Laura came up with that idea herself.
Yes, because no one ever thought of sabotaging the other team in a competition.
Wait a minute. Wait, so like she said to sabotage the other team, right?
Well, yes. The other team for her. They're actually on the same team as her, so if anything, it was even dumber idea. But you know,
that's what I was going to bring that up too, because like you're literally sabotaging their team. You're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah,
exactly.
Maybe she is thinking about the aspect of, you know, the teams actually don't matter, because at the end it just matters if you stay in after, you know, the rest of everyone has lost.
She's so smart.
I feel like unless she can save herself, like if they go for elimination, if she has like a motive to save her own back, then okay, maybe she's doing something she knows. But I feel like generally, if she's just doing it just because that's crazy.
I think it was like revenge for the Pale from earlier, if I remember, but still.
Laura, I'm 100% sure of it.
Oh, I can see the chroma key.
I can play these losers like a violin.
Oh my god! That was a reference!
That was, yes, I remember that quote. Although,
they just have tires on a beach.
Although, of course, it has to be said that Heather would never sabotage someone who's on her own team, with the exception of the one time she read Gwen's diary, because she knew that was going to get like the rest of the team that wasn't going to get Gwen eliminated. She was just collateral.
Crystal! Hey, how's your car going?
Oh, hey Kai. I'm just calculating the mass of my car.
Welcome back, Ace.
Or, well, how much it should weigh before creating it.
I mean, sure, you can do that, but why?
Exactly.
Is it for like the drag factor? Because that's got more to do with the shape of the car than it has the weight. A little bit to do with the weight, granted, but still.
Oh, maybe I can help you?
I really think it's sweet how Kai's offering to help. He seems like a pretty good friend. We both have stuff in common from what it seems like so far.
We're both introverted and like to calculate mass before actually getting on with the task at hand.
Unlike Logan and I.
My goodness, what did Logan do?
He just disappeared.
I'm asking! Stop the Logan abuse!
Yeah, you go ahead and miss a couple of your last frames as not pre-rendered.
Crystal, Kai, I was thinking maybe we can...
See, he's saying, Crystal and Kai, he is offering to hang out with multiple people, he's, doing the sensible thing.
work together on all of ours.
No thanks.
No.
I'd rather do this car by myself.
Oh my goodness! See, this is what happened to this is what same happened to Harold, which means I guess in the non-existent next episode, he's gonna do something irredeemable. But whatever.
It's less math to calculate.
Always gonna become Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, sorry, Logan. I'd prefer to do my car by myself too.
Right.
See, at least he's nice about it.
Well, I guess see you guys later.
I don't think he's all too happy.
But that's okay. I don't need them.
Alright, boys, what do you think?
It looks convincing.
It's amazing. Maybe they could sell it.
It's amazing!
I mean, it is called Car Cash, so yeah, they could, yeah.
And that's a smart idea. We should share a car so then it'll be less packed along the path. Good thing.
Yeah, also, I think the idea was that Krista was working with Kai to calculate the mass, and then she was going to build the car by herself, I guess.
Are they working on separate cars or something?
They are now, it seems.
I guess.
Okay.
Thanks, but I don't think we're the first ones to think of that idea.
Carlos, was it? I'm super sorry about hitting you yesterday.
Yes, he does look like Carlos in Magic School Bus.
I usually play to win, but I'm really sorry. Can you forgive me?
No.
If she immediately asks him for a favor after this, that's definitely still playing.
Hey, thanks, Olive.
Yep.
It's okay, really. I was wondering, since, almost everybody's sharing a car, would you want to...
Don't push it.
Don't push what? You hit him. What is with everyone today? You know what?
They're so sassy.
Team up with Logan. Build a car with Logan. Both if you want to hang out with more people. I don't know if they're the same team or not. Maybe not.
Sorry. I mean, no thanks.
It's okay, but hey, I was wondering if maybe after the challenge is over, would you wanna, I don't know...
Too many shifts.
Yeah, this really is like setting up like every romance at once.
It's all about ships this episode, chat.
Mm-hmm. Car cash, more like I'm a smash, I don't know.
Like that.
Great, see you then!
Finally, something.
The music. I'm just looking at this little dance that Jacob Buddy's doing. Dance break.
Yeah. I mean, nothing else was happening on screen, so
Yeah,
why not?
look at this.
Sure.
So, what you think, Anne?
I had to be a nice friend and tell him the truth. Lying is wrong.
It looks like garbage!
It was a true dramatic moment when I had to tell him. We were running in the carts only race. It was it's not the bikes only one. That's a different category of Mario Kart. I'm sorry, you must start over.
That's the Wii version. This isn't the Wii version anymore. We're on the Nintendo Switch version. It's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Look, Leo, it's
what?
Bad.
I don't like it. It doesn't look good.
Also, it's not the thing you're supposed to have in the competition unless they are allowed to make any vehicles they want. If that's the case, why are they building cars? They take longer.
I'm really wondering if somebody's just like, if they're allowed to build anything, I'm really waiting for somebody to just make a tank for no reason.
No, I'm waiting for someone to like come up with like rockets or something.
There's a rocket
Just,
shoes
like,
or something.
Jetpack. Yeah, rocket shoes, a jetpack, combination of the two. I don't know.
But maybe I could help you build your own car.
Oh, I see. You don't like it. Wait, what? Anne is the coolest girl I've ever met. Her helping me build my car? It's a dream come true.
Okay, this would have been better served like after you started building the car. Because I guess that's something that something was like a bit more difficult to do at this point, was like show the building process, because of course like all the cars are like there are completed assets, so I guess maybe that was the problem. But still, the idea of like, oh yeah, it helped at least like if you see like the completed car after like you were in the lineup, and that's when you do this confession, that would have been a little bit better, I think.
I really appreciate that, Anne.
Okay, well then let's get started. I'm not.
Oh my goodness, just an episode called Hook, Line, or Sinker. I mean, there's so many ships, there's plenty to take everyone fishing.
Wink, wink.
Boatload of ships. Okay.
Where's Bond when you need him?
It's
But
foreshadowing.
there's not much time left. We should hurry.
Hey, Mason.
Hey,
Get in the car, we'll
that's
kiss.
actually a pretty sweet ride. You'll have to show me your work sometime, okay?
Yeah, I'd like that hangout with you, and build more cars sometime with you.
I don't know if that's going to be possible, but sure.
Why are they looking at the camera?
They're looking at the camera being like, did you get that?
Did you get that? We're gay.
They're actually faking it. Everyone's been told.
We're paid actors.
Are you buying it? Are you more viewers?
Are we getting more?
Everyone's been told off screen to pick a partner for this episode to boost ratings. And no, they were all told to pick a character like in an episode to pick a partner to boost ratings at some point, and they all took that as a sign to do it in this episode. So the producers are all thinking like, this wasn't meant to happen all at once. What is going on?
Oh my god, they're actually becoming gay!
It's not that kind of dating show. Or like reality show, I mean.
All right, campers, time is
Love
up.
Island.
Let's
Yeah.
see those cars.
Total Love Island would be like, that'd be quite the
Me first.
combination.
This is my car. I built it all by myself.
Come on, Bobby, let's go party.
I
Had to.
And best of all, it's pink, and it only weighs 800 kilograms.
You're welcome.
I actually don't know what most cars weigh, so I can't really weigh in on that discussion, huh?
Yeah. Whatever, nerd.
Oh,
I think that's supposed to be the middle
800
finger.
It is my middle finger, yeah.
Kilograms? Like her brain.
Good one.
Yeah, it's almost like this is based on a Canadian show.
Ugh, whatever. Let's just start the race already.
Hey, what about our bikes?
I said, let's just start the race.
Also, bikes? Did other people make bikes?
Hey, host talking here. I will decide when we start the race. And I want to start the race now.
But they're not inside the vehicles. You need to line them up first.
Exactly.
Okay, campers, you know the drill.
Yeah, there was a jump car. They clearly did not start in the
On your marks,
You're going down, Charlotte. You too, Nia.
set.
We're on the same
Oh, okay.
team.
Yeah, so she's just dumb.
Hold on, they're the only ones that are racing at this
Oh.
point. Is it like a tournament setting where like they race against like 2 people instead of like, one? And they're like, no, I mean all at once, I mean.
Oh yeah, this is hella awesome.
I think so.
I had to.
Alright.
How fast did you make our car?
That's not a car!
It's a motorcycle!
I'm gonna be car sick.
I don't think that.
You mean bike sick?
Get that.
Do they just... Okay.
Yeah, they just
so...
disappeared into the void.
Okay, so there is a
It's Back to the Future all over again.
Yeah, there's a movie that we watched like right before we went to Spain. That was that was all about this this motorcycle competition. Basically, it was like what we did like practice learning Spanish. It was like intended for very young audiences. It was like Spanish version of the Muppets, basically. And yeah, a lot of them like did like fall down because it was all puppets. So so the motorbikes were essentially static, and then the green screen was like flying by. But like every time they would fall, they just all like they would like tumble in one fell swoop like to the side, basically.
Oh my gosh!
That's what it reminded me of just there.
So they just died right there.
I guess.
That's between Teen sells merch. Yeah, they're gonna make shirts with all the different like ship names people come up with. Yeah.
And Leo! Alright, let's do this. Come on, team.
Right behind you.
Woohoo!
Are they racing the opposite direction?
I think
Oh,
so. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The errors.
They're just gonna
I'm
crash
sorry.
into each other.
Dude, it's like the new episode 3 all over again. They're gonna like run into each other. So they get the grass skirt chase music.
Bailey, keep your eyes on.
This car has that many seats. Why?
Should it only be for 2 people?
Time?
The wheel.
On it.
Yeah. Also, like, wait. Huh?
Sorry.
Was he inside the pink car?
I guess.
And then like flipped and
But
he
like, I
fell
think
out.
this is supposed to be a roofless car, but like, they failed to show that.
I was more concerned about the seats, but yeah, like, because they had to be like stashed somewhere. That was the thing.
Not sorry.
Oh my god! I just realized he attempted to murder the ship guy.
Yeah.
We love murder. Especially on this show.
We gotta
That's how you know he's not actually being nice for real. That's that's the difference.
Almost everybody's
Yeah, Slugworth would never do that.
on lap 2 already.
On it. Hey, Maria!
Okay, so everyone is racing at the same time, and there are in fact laps, which means that they're going to crash into each other at some point, and also they all start at different points in time.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. The opening
You
intro.
were right in terms of the craziness of this. Okay.
What do you want, you big goon? I'm trying to film a vlog while I drive.
Yeah, don't film and drive. No.
Oh my
This
leisurely
whole
drive.
episode is just a big PSA, the big warning disclaimer.
Like I can just imagine her on her phone, just like streaming the Twitch. It's like, hey guys, so we're gonna kill this guy really quickly. We're just like doing this like random
Yeah,
challenge.
we're just gonna
that
break a
God
couple
gave us.
laws, like police chase and everything.
Exactly.
If this were a TDI bit, everyone would like be trying like be scrambling away from her collision path, and she would never notice. Several people, or like several like of the wild animals, would get like run over by her, and she would like just there's like the bump, and that was it.
Well, freak. Hey, that's mine.
How did you jump into the car?
He just jumped in.
My.
Oh, by the way, I know okay. I know you like to like search for the movies and such, but yeah, this one's gonna be a bit difficult because it has a Spanish title. It's Los Lunis sobre ruedas, which means the loonies on wheels, but it's spelled like Lunis on wheels. I don't think it has an English release.
Phone.
She just threw her out of the car.
Yeah.
Cool.
In front of the car.
So like they're dead.
On the direct collision course of the car.
So they're dead. They're
Yes.
done. They're not making it back to their family.
No, they've ceased to be. They're bereft of life. They rest in peace. If they weren't on the car, be pushing up daisies. They've shuffled off and joined the choir invisible. That is an ex-person.
Welcome to Camp Creek, attempted murder, arson, and so much more you're yet to find.
That didn't exactly go according to plan. Well, what can I say? She's strong.
Yeah, strong enough to throw you in through like at
In
faster
front of
speeds
the
than
car.
the moving vehicle. Yeah.
In front of the car, mind you.
Yeah.
Oh, this
A grenade?
Grenade.
Hey, you know, sometimes if you rate the camp supplies, yeah,
You gotta blow stuff up sometimes, bro.
that's how Chef gets the bear guts for the food.
Oh my gosh.
Did they stop moving before the grenade exploded? Wait a
I
minute.
think so, yeah.
Bro, the explosion was so powerful it stopped time.
It's top time, slow motion.
Yep, they
Didn't
stopped.
realize
Bro, the bomb was so powerful it stopped time. We just said, you know what? I had enough of you. You're dying. Goodbye.
Imbeciles.
One thing I barely mentioned is I like the way like the background is is moving like fast enough where like you can tell when it clips back, but it's not like super distracting because you know like everything's moving so fast that you know it's covered to some degree. I've actually been interested to see like how like you know a racing themed gacha series would go in some capacity. This is weird enough, like in all the gachas I've seen, the first example where that's been attempted aside from like foot races.
Liam,
I mean like vehicle racing specifically.
I have an idea.
Okay, how?
Okay.
How did they catch up with the car?
No, we already established. We already established last stream. They're God. Okay. This guy's like the guy with the goatee is a god. Remember?
All right. Okay.
See,
you know, there's a character called Kaio in Battle for Dreamhouse that can literally teleport, and that makes more sense than this.
Carlos, Nolan, can we hop in?
Fine.
Did they stop the car too?
Driving or did they stop?
No, he literally like held out his arm, stopped the car like Edward from Twilight, and then just and then they're like, "Okay, can you let go of our car, please? Then we'll let you in." Sure.
They just listened to him.
Could you imagine just like this happening in real life? Like you're just taking a leisurely drive down the street, and then like a random guy in a goatee just comes to your car, grabs it, and just like, "Yo, I kind of need a ride somewhere. I'm not gonna let go."
Have you been, Loca? I know that was Jacob, but still, for the sake of this, yeah.
Only because you're both on our team. We gotta hurry. Olive's nearly at the finish line.
And sure, he's here too, because he was always here.
We're so
The music's speeding up. We got to the final lap, so it speeds up. It is Mario.
close.
Come on, Nia, let's go.
Woohoo!
Okay,
Didn't
blur there.
just cut me off.
Oh.
Team.
Oh my
Now I
gosh,
crashed
how did they
into the
survive
rocks
that?
And then I broke my pelvis.
There's actually no way they just straight up crashed into their car just because they cut them off.
And look at the way the car is positioned. How did they?
I think
it's sand.
I think that almost happened in the Phantom Menace actually, and they did the pod racing and like anime like zooms past. Like that almost happened to Sebulba.
Same team.
We just wanted to finish first because we were in front of you.
Lies.
Yes, that is exactly how racing works. Thank you.
We're almost at the finish line. Come on, Laura. Stop.
Okay, so like in Los Loonies, they actually do this at one point. There's like two motorbikes that like fall down. For reasons that because like in that final race, there's a satellite that's like actively targeting them because one of the cheating racers does that. It's a long story. But yeah, basically like the two motorcycles like fall down, but the riders who were like in the lead are so committed that they just like start running. They just start running to finish the race. And I think they actually like the green screen goes at the exact same pace as before, but whatever.
Laura, please stop.
Not until you apologize.
Guys.
What?
They already made it.
And we have a winner. Olive for the dangerous deer.
I feel like that maybe there's the dangerous deer, right? Not the data's deer.
That was
Yeah, dangerous deer.
Hold on.
It's actually even the team names are actually taken from Total Drama. Believe it or not. That's why it seems familiar.
Alright, they're asking if I can put the name of the movie in chat.
Well, I mean, yeah, because all I know is of the killer bass and the gophers. I forgot the gophers were meant to be called, but yeah. So I guess like it's the same like naming convention, and it does make sense because a lot of camps, even outside reality shows or parodies of them, do that where they like name the things after like animals that are either local to the area in the case of TDI that have been imported to the area under suspicious circumstances.
Because I was alone and quiet. Ugh! We lost again. Again! This is all your fault, Charlotte.
My fault?
This is all your fault, Jafar.
I told you to stop.
didn't just crash into you like 2 minutes ago.
Me stop? You didn't even stop.
Guys, calm down. It isn't worth arguing about.
I agree. Can't we just settle this over some tea?
No, this isn't Maria's little talk show.
Okay, so her name is Maria, fair enough, because I wasn't sure with the two other names from before.
I'd never let you go. Don't listen to her.
Well, we know who to.
Oh my god, I had a really terrible visual in my mind now. Now she said never let you go. I just started thinking like if she was like holding onto a phone for dear life, and she was in a crash, and then at one point just you see like you have like a slow motion Celine Dion starts playing, and then like a hand holding onto the phone, flying through the air
as it just flies into the ocean. No way, I see an even worse visual. Just like, imagine Maria just like in a car sinking in the ocean, and like just
She's still holding on to the phone.
Exactly. Like,
eyes are closed, but like she's still holding on.
Like it's just like this big anime built guy resembling a phone, and she's like, "A phone, I'll never let you go."
She just won't let it go.
Eliminate.
I don't know if you've seen the JonTron review of Titanic: The Legend Goes On.
No.
But yeah, there's a similar thing where he's like at the end of the episode, he's just on the board, like holding the DVD of the movie. He just goes, "I'll never let go of what you did to me," which is quite a lot actually, to the depths with you. Yeah.
Sometimes it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Ugh. I would barf, but you're not
Yeah, I feel like the editors have had like the compared to like ugh specifically,
even worth the barf.
which is not the only time that's happened. I've had to like redirect people who've also got that wrong.
Oh, it's such
Come on, May.
The character, I mean.
It's
I ain't got time.
Yeah, but moving panning shots, I can understand like lingering for a bit longer because actually there's a lot of anime that do that to save on time. Actually, well, not save on time, but save on animation.
I'm going to take a shower. Stay here so we can talk afterwards, okay?
Okay.
Oh, she's walking pretty fast.
I can't believe Charlotte. I hate that gamer chick. Ooh.
You know that you have a confessional thing for that.
Yeah, she's just airing her thoughts out in
My
public.
apologies. I guess much like it's been happening a lot recently, everything decided to die for a bit.
I was gonna say, like,
So,
is
yeah,
anybody
so-
else like glitching?
Exactly. No, yeah, that's been happening a lot for like the past week, where like the internet just does that for some reason.
The immunity statue?
This,
Looks like
wait,
going home.
haven't other people just like been in the washroom already? Like, how did she just walk in and find it?
Actually, no, wait.
Maybe
Furthermore,
the producers-
Wait, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say maybe the producers like dropped it in there recently, but I don't know.
I was gonna say because like if a contestant just had that, then like they just lost their chance at like not going home.
You all have cast your votes.
Yep.
The camper who does not receive a cookie
Must immediately head to the jetpack of shame and never ever return. Can we just get on with it already?
So yeah, that's the thing that I now understand. Gwen used to do that quite a lot, where she just wasn't, really keen on the idea that someone could tune into a random episode of a reality show and not know the full formula yet. So Chris had to re-explain it. Like it was a little bit for his own for building suspense. Don't get me wrong, like absolutely, but also for the sake of syndication. And Gwen was just like, yeah, no, I'm not having this. What's this, a TV show? Oh wait, yes, it is.
fine. Kill the suspense, why don't ya? Anywho, the first cookie of the night goes to Carlos.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what they used.
Nice.
I forgot most of their names already.
Guess I'm not all that out of luck.
Liam.
Yeah. Oh.
Nolan.
Oh, that's because it was a missing line. Okay.
Obviously.
Sam, my man.
Hey, thanks, Chloe.
Hey, thanks, guys.
May.
She get called.
And the final cookie of the night goes to...
Oh wait.
It was a cookie, not a hooky. Yeah.
Cookie.
Yeah, it's just a cookie that they've like carved into the shape of a hook. Psycho killer with a chainsaw and a hook. Anyway.
Charlotte.
Sorry, Laura, but you're going home tonight.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
normally what happens at this point in the music is that like there's a sting of some kind and then it changes usually.
Oh, I don't think I'm going anywhere.
Because I don't have pockets and I've been therefore holding this aloft in front of everyone, so
Exactly.
no one gets eliminated.
Ooh, sneaky. And that means I'll be sending the person with the second most amount of votes. Charlotte, it's Jetpack of Shame time, baby!
Will I ever see you again?
Don't worry.
When the wind changes, dear friend, when the wind changes. Away!
Doom, do you
Those are
remember?
worth way more than some million big
I cannot hear them.
No,
Yeah,
the music is too loud at this point.
Too loud.
I turn it up, but it's just gonna make the problem worse. Always remember these final words of wisdom.
Always remember. Always remember. That's it. The lines are so quiet you couldn't even hear them.
Have either of you two seen Pokemon Bridged? Because that's the thing.
Oh, yeah, I have. I think I
yeah,
have.
that happens at one point. Where it's like, well, don't worry, because at this point, I'm gonna be.
Oh,
dude just straight up leaves.
Yeah, so like throughout the episode, because in the original like the dub, my understanding is because they do this in the Spanish one as well. I've never seen Pokemon in English, but they do this but the Spanish dub is like based on the English one, so like it gets the same thing. There's like an awkward pause where the character like says like I'm gonna be the best or something like that. I don't know, like they or like a gym leader or whatever it was in that particular episode. And so basically throughout that episode, just a few examples where he like kept on going, I'm gonna be
the best.
A marine biologist, or like, something else, like a different thing every time. That was the idea. And then at the end, he just like doesn't say anything, and that's like the final time we see the character.
Oh no! I was gonna say, remind me a bit of, Ghost dubs. Ghost dub the.
No, Ghost Stories.
Ghost Stories. There we go. Oh my god.
Well, that's frequently been said to be like the unofficial first abridged series. Like, it's an official dub, so it's not quite the same thing, but it is like in the spirit, it's the same idea that they did, where it's like, take the source material, insert all the possible like jokes you can, and then release that. So I get what people say. Yeah.
Think of a big black man chasing you.
Essentially, like every abridged series has that essence. Maybe without like that specific joke, but
I beg to differ on that one.
Charlotte, that's the nicest thing anyone said on the show so far.
And unfortunately, we'll never know what it was.
There you go.
They get to hug.
They're dead now. You're not gonna see them again.
Seriously, Chloe?
Dramatic?
What? It was
wait! I forgot to steer. I forgot to steer.
fun, and it was getting all fuzzy. Anyways, who will be the next
Yeah, they wouldn't want this episode with a ton of ships in it to get all fuzzy now, would we?
writer of the Jetpack of Shame? Find out next time on Camp Creek.
Backwards hand to end the shot.
Hey,
Okay.
Anne.
Oh,
You
no,
thought
bonus
this
scene.
was an acting camp. Did you perhaps
Oh my goodness, it's YouTube sensation Hanny the Cat.
bring any props with you?
Yes, I did. Why?
Do you think you could lend a girl a hand?
It's meant to be like, could you lend a girl a hand, not lend a girl a hand? You would never
Girl a hand.
Giant
Oh.
spider.
Yeah.
Find out next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, about that.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
it
nice
started with
reference.
a prank and it ended with a prank. Also, that I paused the episode. There it is. Okay.
Hey, it's in the
Party,
music.
party.
Yeah,
Start dancing
yeah.
right now.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So we got.
Oh,
So-
Mario Pants helps with the animation.
Is this music from the Nutcracker? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it
yeah,
was- it
the
is.
previous one. Obviously not what's playing right now. Would love to see that rendition, honestly. But anyway.
Real.
So yeah, it does seem like these are all different people after all.
No. I mean, no. Some of them changed their names. Like, see, I used to be called It's Yandere Rage. I'm now Yanreo.
No, I mean like
So-
different people to each other.
Oh, definitely.
Backgrounds can be found on the wiki fandom.
And on Free Pick, which also makes a lot of sense. That's where I get my all my custom
Copyright of
backgrounds from as
Nerdy
well.
Nate 2022.
The copyright.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that was
That's it.
that was
That's
Camp
the
Creek
episode.
the old one, the pre-beta version. What are your thoughts, like overall?
Well, thoughts on the episode, just on its own for first, I guess. Not as crazy as it was built up to be, I suppose, but that's mainly because there was so much focus on the ships towards the beginning, which I presume was meant for, like, to tie into, like, stuff that happened in the future. But yeah, like, I definitely, I've always wanted to see, like I said, what a racing themed gacha episode would be like, and that is definitely what we got here to a certain degree. I the questions still stand in terms of how they were going in different directions while they started at different times, and I can reason where they got like the supplies from, because I can imagine if they raided like a camp shed with their disregard for safety in general, it would just make sense. Yeah, why not? Just have a grenade in there.
I mean, if they can build a car, they can get a grenade or something.
Yeah, the building the cars themselves is another thing. I guess because of course it's it's difficult to find, even on Free Pick, it's difficult to find, incomplete assets of stuff. I've looked up I've looked up, like trays of food and stuff, and I had to actually like erase parts of the food in Fire Alpaca to make it look like it was eaten in the most recent musical episode. So
well, the episode was good. I was totally here, says Bond. We believe you. Don't worry.
Yeah. So that's a difficult aspect. So I can on one hand I can definitely see that. On the other, honestly, even if the final product looked like it was incomplete or it was scuffed in some way, that would have made a lot more sense based on what was in here. I would have definitely taken even just just a collection of polygons or something that were like crudely put together in an art program that would have like in Looney Tunes, like they just like nail stuff together that looks like or just like put like tape on it or something. I don't know, whatever it might have been. That would have probably made a bit more sense. Maybe with the exception of potentially Crystal in terms of calculating the mass and whatnot. Which, by the way, yeah, like something definitely crawled up Crystal's butt and died. I mean, my goodness. I get that there's being introverted, and then there's being like, purposefully like neglectful. After like one person comes in like, hey, we have something in common. I assumed you're introverted, and therefore you must be. Unlike this character who didn't mention introverts in the slightest and just offered to hang out with me casually, and therefore that doesn't count. All right.
Yeah. I guess.
I think also because maybe she might have assumed the person was really smart. I don't think he indicated that he was like that, like intellectually, like intelligent or anything at first. And he just started talking to her, and then she's like, "Oh my god, he's so good, he's so smart, he knows everything. What does Logan know?" And Logan's just trying to chill.
Yeah, Logan didn't indicate that he wasn't smart as well. Maybe he would have been the perfect person to help calculate the mass of a car you're going to use one time with limited materials that you had to like source from other places, so therefore they already have it in a preset way in any way.
Yeah,
he'd be the person to do that with. But yeah, like I mean, it's definitely fun, and I guess maybe like now that I know. Now I'm more familiar with what it's based on, like how the scenes gets put together. This definitely felt like the most like it captures the essence of Total Drama, not just with like the references of the story, but just how it all comes together. Because that's one thing that particularly I guess like Battle for Dreamhouse is missing right now, is that sense of the slapstick. Really, that's the difficult thing to portray in gacha most of the time. Because a lot of people like rely on either like humor or try to like limit the animation and stuff. It's not the only thing they're missing, because like their situation with voice acting significantly but to suffice to say, one person playing 20 different characters is risky, not impossible.
Definitely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And I guess in here, we see like the counterexample of that, where everyone plays a different role, and you just all and it comes at the expense of, I guess, the chaotic calls you know, which is not that high
Yep.
price to pay. Not the heavier price to pay. I'm sure that's I'm sure those are fun. So yeah, I mean, I guess like you know, so overall, I guess they not super crazy, but definitely crazy enough. As far as like the full series as a whole, yeah, that's probably about about the same verdict. It definitely seems like it was starting to find its footing, like you said. Yeah, it was a shame that it got cut down short at this point. But yeah, we were kind of getting to swing of things, and like the eliminations were proceeding, and the characters were getting a chance to develop, even if it took like half an episode towards the end. But
real.
But there's something. Yes, it's a delicate balance, because you definitely feel like the characters, you have to pretend like everyone is going to have a story arc of some kind, in order to not like make it obvious who's going to get voted out. But that just, I guess that comes to the territory of the reality shows. There's not much you can do about that. That's why I keep recommending to anyone who wants to start something like this, particularly in Gacha, to not necessarily go for like this higher number. Like if I ever do like a reality competition show or something, I'm probably gonna have like a maximum of 10 characters potentially, maybe 12 at a stretch. But yeah, just 10 contestants, that is to say. I'm not including the hosts, which would increase the total even more. But that's just because for the sake of time, I guess that would end up making it a shorter season overall, which I can live with. But yeah, if you are gonna go for something on this scale, then yeah, this is definitely the way to work it out and start to kick it off. Not to, and naturally this and the modern version as well.
Speaking of the modern version, episode 4 is almost done.
Yeah. We got the storyboard and everything like Aiden's pieced the scenes together. We're just waiting on a few people, and then it should be released soon. So hopefully this month. Fingers crossed.
Oh, well, all right then.
Yep.
Okay, well, I will look forward to that, and I guess for now, we'll sign off. I guess it's only Starry left in the passing of the torch now, for real this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just relieved because there were some scenes from this old version that got cut out because some of the voice actors and stuff were like unavailable. So Nate was like, you know what, since we can't really focus on that, he was like really like pushing, like he wanted the episode to come out, and that's understandable. But I wish if he took a bit more time, like there wouldn't be some awkward moments. I will say though, I did appreciate the I guess the rawness, because I think that's what makes it enjoyable to an extent. Like it doesn't take itself seriously, so that was kind of some fun moments. But I do feel like there were some incomplete scenes I wish that could have gotten added in, especially in episode 2, because I had lots of scenes, but I put it in one like video and everything, but like Nate didn't notice that, so I was like, oh well. So I'm glad like with now how things are managing, like they're like looking into each and every aspect and everything. But yeah.
Yeah, I have a similar story. So what happened with what happens with the mutant girl is when I was doing season 1, I gave myself like a month deadline to get like every video out, because it's when I was just starting Gacha, so it wasn't like I was doing like high production or anything. And in episode 5 there was one particular scene that one of the voice actors wasn't available, so I did cut the scene, and unfortunately that meant that the setup for one of the I would consider like the important arcs of this one particular character was just what was cut short until we remade the episode years later and put the scene back in. But aside from that, and because it wasn't set up during that time, that character has kind of been like very much in the shadows, and it's kind of like a running gag between the new VA and everyone in the fan base that, oh yeah, of course Pete's the main character or something like whatever helps you sleep at night. So yeah, that's it definitely happens, and it sucks when it does. Most of that does come down to deadlines, so that's it's partly why I stopped doing them. So I'm glad that you know the show is taking its time now. And as much as I'm eager to get to the next episode, you know, I'm willing to wait for it to happen. So yeah, I mean, maybe that's partly also why I don't watch trailers, because you know, as much as I don't buy into the hype of stuff as much, but I'm still excited just in private. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's, I don't know. I'll psychoanalyze myself on my own time. I've got that's a lot to break down. But for now, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you've done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.
Bye.